My eyes trace down, red silk adorned. Her arm had now become one with the floor. See through my wicked eyes, prove I am not blind to such a lie. What am I? I know enough to know I am blind to what surrounds me. I am for you, my love, but these piles of flesh cloud me. I can see the light, but are the edges or the boundaries in my mind? Where am I? I am the same as the woman, and the dress that excites her, and the one that made the silk, and the room that surrounds me, and the concrete from the ground.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. We're here with Jagg. There's all 6 of you sitting before us today.
I'm Zach. I play guitar and I sing a little bit sometimes.
Caitlin, bass.
My name is Lula. I play the drums.
I'm Ray, and I write things.
I'm Logan. I make sounds.
I'm Will. I'm the other guitarist.
Wait, so where are you all from?
We're all from just opposite sides of LA, actually. Direct opposite. Shit, I'm in like Culver City. I don't know where you live. You live in Topanga. He lives in Redondo. You live in Boyle Heights, and you live in Koreatown.
Echo Park, but that's fine.
Echo Park. Wow, straight LA. How did you all meet each other? Oh.
Where should we start? With
Wait,
the
do you
band
need a-
core?
Do you guys need it
I'll-
to trade off?
William's excited.
Wait, yeah, I'm excited. I can tell this story. I met Zach through his mom because I work at Trader Joe's. Plug. And I was dancing in the aisle one day, just like doing my own thing, as Trader Joe's people do, and I like locked eyes with his mom.
Wow.
And all jokes, we were dancing together, and she was like, "You know what? You would really like my son." And I gave her my Instagram, and then Zach DM'd me, and I ghosted him
Oh my gosh.
twice, and then went to his first show, I think at UCLA, with the first iteration of this band, and then we became best friends ever since. So.
Oh my gosh. Stop. That's incredible.
Never missed a holiday in the family.
Guys, that's such an inspiring story of friendship and longevity and connection.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. So then when did everybody else get involved in the band?
So I mean, the next phase probably would be me living with Zach. We shared a bedroom in Culver City, and that was probably the most nightmarish 2 years of my life. So
And
a
here
lot
you
of
are
this,
today.
yeah, this album is mostly fueled by those experiences of dealing with the LA housing, like, you know, moving between different spaces and sharing cramped living quarters together, dealing with landlords.
We had 2 queen size beds in a tiny room, so the room was like 75% mattress, and there was like a little gap in the middle, and like that was it. And we were both dating people. It was horrible. It was really
Wow.
bad.
Wow, this is real. Okay, so do you feel like you've expressed a lot of the story in your lyrics in these songs, or are you like expressing it
Do you write about me?
sonically?
No, 100%. Like, this album is so about living in LA and like having roommates and commuting to work and being young artists in this space together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of it.
Wow.
I think that like it's come out in a lot of different lyrics about building maintenance and stuff like that, but the smell of that room did not make it through to the album. I'm remiss to say. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so when did you start writing the songs that we heard today and that are on this upcoming album?
I mean, we all share writing, but I started 5 years ago.
Okay.
I got super sick like a year ago, and I was just like home for 2 weeks and started writing the album. We were kind of going through a weird metamorphosis with like members and our sound, and we didn't really like Will wasn't in the band. Like most of these people weren't here. Like Caitlin wasn't here yet, Lula wasn't here yet, and we were kind of falling apart. So I just wrote a bunch of songs that were a little bit outside of my comfort zone, and that kind of became the sound that we lean into for the album.
Cool.
It was really cool to get everyone kind of one by one onto the team too, to add in like their parts and their influences.
as we've mentioned before, there's been a couple different iterations of the band, and those have come with different recording projects and shows and stuff like that. I was just wondering, what do you guys think has carried through, whether like vision, not just personnel, from the beginning to now, and what feels maybe different about where Jagg is currently?
I think the thing that's been most consistent is our live performance. We've always had like a really intense performance. My old band actually played with her like 4 years ago. One of the old, you as well. And we've always just had a very intense live sound. It's very like expressive live show, and that's always been consistent. But I think with this new sound, it's a little bit more like matured, a little bit more evolved. You know, less simple, more complex, and just a little bit more to bite into with this whole album.
I have to say, you guys still have that punch, though. Like, maybe you've kind of, like, dialed it back and have it more controlled in a way, but I would say, like, the substance of your performance is very powerful. So,
Thank you.
yeah. Evolved. Thanks for that awesome question. I had a question, too, about your writing process. Any of you can chime, like, please let me know. When you're starting a song, like, are you strumming your guitar, playing into voice memos? Are you, like, tapping into your interface and recording it on Logic, Pro Tools, Ableton?
We all do it very differently.
Yeah.
We all kind of have our own method. I usually just like try to like stay up as late as possible till my roommates are asleep, and then like play guitar and just kind of see what happens. I just kind of noodle until I find something I like.
Cool.
And sometimes voice memos, but I know Will does more of the interface. Like one of our songs, Rip Off, he just made the whole fucking song and was like, this is it.
I'm all Pro Tools, like, well, Ableton, like, I have so many sessions at home just of old, like, skeletons, and I'm like, hey, what will the band like this? Will the band like this? Will the band and 2 of them got onto the album, which was sick. But yeah, I'm all interface.
Good. So you start like kind of sketching out ideas, and then you leave them be, and then you revisit them, which is nice. You don't let them live in the graveyard. Yeah.
Good job sharing them along to me and the rest of the band to make sure. And a lot of the time it'll just be like, this one clicked, we're keeping it. This one's
Nice.
absolutely going to make a project at some point. And we have a few more that are also going to make projects in the future, but
Yeah.
it's just been, you know, what does Will have to offer here in his pocket?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
Word. Yeah.
So do you guys usually just like positively affirm the ones you like, and that's like kind of a signal of like the ones you're not into, or just like ... or do you like address specifically like I'm not into this one?
I like being point blank.
Intervention?
Yeah.
We sit each other down. We're like, this song, I had like 3 songs that got scrapped off the album, but like they were just like, it's not good. And also it sounds like 3 other songs. But we kind of will have to be like, that's just not the vibe.
That's just not the vibe.
That's where the band comes in. As a team, we get to like work on what works together, because otherwise it is just all our own selfish writing processes mashing together.
So let's hear about this rhythm section. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good?
Very good.
So have you all played shows together? Oh, please. Tell me how you're doing.
I just met these guys, so I'm learning a lot right now. I'll just say.
You're in my position right now. We're starting from scratch. Okay, and when did you meet everyone? Lula.
Well, the thing is, my brother, he's in a band called Otto, and he knew all these guys before I knew them, and that's how I got into the band, primarily through Logan, actually. And yeah, I was just informed about the opportunity to audition, and I was like, okay, I'll try this out. And I didn't really think much of it.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad that I did.
That's so cool. Yeah. No, it's a very cool style that you have, and your individual setup sounds so great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you played in a band before?
Yeah, prior to this, I was only playing in my mom's band, which is more heavier music,
Yeah.
like metal. So moving into this band has definitely helped me diversify my dynamic range, I guess, on the drums, and just be more innovative with my parts a little bit. So that's been good.
Okay, totally.
Yeah.
Great. And then Katie?
Caitlin.
Tell me more. Tell me more about how you met everybody and how we're here today.
Well, I play in a band with Zach's roommate.
Okay.
I play viola, and I wanted to learn bass. But it's really lonely, just learning it in your room alone.
Mm-hmm.
So a month ago?
Yeah, about that.
About a month ago, my bandmate hit me up and was like, hey, I know you've been wanting to play bass. Really poor timing, but my roommate's band's bassist just quit, and they're about to play all these shows in a few weeks. Do you want to learn 20 songs? And I was like, fuck yeah. Oh, wait, so I can, okay, yeah. So, yeah, my arm really hurts, but, but it's great.
Wow.
I love it.
Yes. Thank you. So we're finding you all in this middle of this evolution. You're kind of in a portal. Very transitional. All right.
Addicted to the mold we found behind the porcelain and cracks above the windowsill. I saw you force your fingers in, water falling down, pushing through the painted flaws, breaking out, passing pain into one another's hands. Things feel different than before. We change the locks, update the door. And though you stay to meet on with a pay, I need to sell if I can't pay this lease off on my own. Charge a dollar more, just a label up to luxury. Give little explanation why, still the prices continue to bleed. Find the pressure points, dig your fingernails in deep. Sleep through the night, yeah, you wonder why I do not dream. Pipes for silverhead, causes found beyond your reach. Shaking hands with 20 men, so everyone can bite the Georgia peach. Feel different than before. We change the locks, update the door. And though you stay to meet, always okay. I need to sell if I can't pay this damage off alone.
can I talk to synth player over here, our friend?
Into what?
Tell us about your instrument. Tell us about your interaction with the band.
Well, I mean, I play keys. Yeah, no, I've played. You know, I mean, I really just started out like, you really wanted a lot of like weird synth sounds in the band, and like that's what Zach was wanting, and so I got the gig because I just made a lot of weird sounds on songs that we used to have that we no longer play under any circumstances. Like, and so I just came up with weird sounds for them. And then, you know, I mean, I've kind of changed my setup throughout the years a few times, but for the most part, the main keyboard, the big one, like I've used that for all 4 years. So.
Thank you. That's so awesome. Okay, so what's coming up right now? What's going on? Tell us.
We have a lot of shows coming up, and we have an album coming out, and we have singles, and we have photo shoots. We look so good, and I have work tomorrow at 8 a.m. as well. Shit, we're playing this Sunday in LA. We're playing the Venice Waterfront, and then next Sunday we're playing the Resident, and then this Saturday we're playing UC Davis College Radio. Don't know what they're called. What else? We are playing Make Out Music August 1st with our good friend Sugar Pit. That's going to be very
Nice.
fun.
Yeah.
You'll have to refer to our Google Calendar if you want to see our dates. But yeah, we're pretty much just trying to gig as much as possible, try to get the music out, build a little bit of hype for our release. But we've been working on this album since we started officially recording in December. We started pre-production in August, so we're really excited to finally be able to release it and share it with people.
Wow, thank you. So you guys are going to play these shows and kind of get the essence across of who you really are. As you said, that's the thing that's remained with you this whole time and evolved. The album, where did you record it? Did you record it together? Did you multi-track it?
Yeah, our other guitarist, Will, produced it and had some help from my roommate, who's also in our band.
Nice.
And we recorded the main tracks live at this place called the Hobby Shop in Highland Park, which is
Okay.
super fun. And then we did all the dubs in our various houses and apartments, kind of DIY style on top of that. And now
Yes.
it's off to mixing. But the main bulk of it is all recorded together,
Wow.
which we really wanted to do to kind of capture our live energy that we have for shows and get that onto a track.
Cool. You want to talk about producing? You want to talk about the process a little bit? Oh, you want?
So, anyways,
Thanks.
the production or producing was fun. I mean, overall, it's not only just figuring out sounds and whatnot. And honestly, we did get a lot of help from Zach's roommate. He's a good friend of ours. His name's Sam Lormore. Shout out Sam. Good engineer.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Probably.
Every good engineer is a Sam. Have you noticed that?
Damn Sam.
They
Damn
really
Sam.
are.
I know, it's all good.
It's the iconic Sams.
Producing was fun. It was stressful at times, trying to get everyone organized, trying to make sure that certain transitions were correct, and just trying to figure out which sessions were which, and like trying to organize people. Producing is not just about making sounds. It's getting people together. Yeah. But
Figuring out how to steal certain influences that happened across this album, and also figuring out which 3-song performance was the right one, because a lot of these songs do go together and they were recorded as big takes, not individuals.
Wow.
It was a long process. Yeah.
it was a long process.
Okay, wow. So that was actually my next question is I was like, do you come into this process like with a vision in your head and you're recording to match this vision? Or are you like, let's make music to these songs and when we hear it, we'll know?
I will say I go in completely blank and I have no idea what I'm trying to go for
Mm-hmm.
until. No, we okay.
Lying.
Like for instance, in my writing process, it's just blank slate. Whatever I try and figure it out.
Right.
But in this pre-production process, or just in our production process, it's just going over and over and over, making sure that each song fits into each other, and yeah, like taking the song that we have and kind of putting in more puzzle pieces as it comes
Okay.
along. Yeah.
Okay, great. And so influences, you mentioned influences. What's that about?
Well, there's a lot of people and artists and times when the temptation is to like emulate, but you might not identify exactly what you're emulating or like what you're trying to take influence from. So I really wanted to challenge ourselves to rip things off directly and to steal from other artists and to be very point blank. And I presented a lot of like different vocals to William, and I said, I want to figure out how we can do this.
Right.
I want to figure out how we can make this kind of sound, and like this is the song that is supposed to be doing that job. So
Right.
how do we emulate exactly what that is, and like not skirt around it at all.
Totally.
Just really look at point blank and rip it off. So it's a theme that we wanted to put into our not only into our idea but our execution for the whole album.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. So does that mean like a clothesline, like the very beginning in the recording?
That was an accident.
Oh, okay, never mind. It sounds like an '80s song. Like which one?
Oh
Da
my
da da
God.
da 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 da.
I know.
Everyone hears it. Everyone hears it.
Yeah, we cannot refute the AHA stealing claims. That was definitely like baked in at some level there, but now we're like getting into it at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, because the theory is that you can steal from artists because you're not ever going to be able to exactly replicate what someone else has done, at least in an organic, natural sense. So you stealing for it and replicating it is actually just creating your own.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, there's no
Thing.
original thought, right? Everything is just ripped off or derived from something else. My dad always told me when I was young, a good artist borrows, but a great artist steals. And I wanted to really live that up for this one.
Nice.
that's all we got.